Hare Krishna devotees, welcome to Shloka Day. Today Shloka is Shloka number 5 of chapter 18. Yajna tapah karma
Yajna tapah karma
natyajyam karyameva tat
natyajyam karyameva tat
yajno danam tapaschaiva
yajno danam tapaschaiva
pavanani manishinam.
pavanani manishinam.
Forward meaning, translation and purport by His Divine Grace, Srila A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada ki Jai.
Jai.
Yajna,
Yajna
sacrifice.
of sacrifice,
Dana,
dana,
charity.
charity,
Tapaha,
tapaha,
and penance.
and penance,
Karma,
karma,
activity.
activity,
Na,
never,
never. Tyajyam,
tyajyam,
to be given up.
to be given up,
Karyam,
karyam,
must be done.
must be done,
Eva,
eva,
certainly.
certainly,
Tat,
that,
that. Yajnaha,
yajnaha,
sacrifice.
sacrifice,
Danam,
danam,
charity.
charity,
Tapaha,
tapaha,
penance.
penance,
Cha,
also,
eva, certainly.
certainly,
Pavanani,
pavanani,
purifying.
purifying,
Manishinam,
manishinam,
even for the great souls.
even for the great souls.
Translation: acts of sacrifice,
Acts of sacrifice,
charity,
charity,
and penance
and penance
are not to be given up.
are not to be given up.
They must be performed.
They must be performed.
Indeed,
sacrifice,
charity, and penance
charity, and penance
purify even the great souls.
purify even the great souls.
So Prabhupada writes in the purport, the yogis should perform acts for the advancement of human society. There are many purificatory processes for advancing a human being to spiritual life. The marriage ceremony, for example, is considered to be one of these sacrifices. It is called Vivaha Yajna. Should a sannyasi who is in the renounced order of life and who has given up his family relations encourage the marriage ceremony? The Lord says here that any sacrifice which is meant for human welfare should never be given up. Vivaha Yajna, the marriage ceremony, is meant to regulate the human mind so that it may become peaceful for spiritual advancement. For most men, this Vivaha Yajna should be encouraged even by persons in the renounced order of life. Sannyasis should never associate with women, but that does not mean that one who is in the lower stages of life, a young man, should not accept a wife in the marriage ceremony. All prescribed sacrifices are meant for achieving the Supreme Lord. Therefore, in the lower stages, they should not be given up. Similarly, charity is for the purification of the heart. If charity is given to suitable persons as described previously, it leads one to advanced spiritual life. So everything that is prescribed for us in the Vedic scriptures must be performed, because all of these processes are meant to purify our hearts, to prepare our consciousness to worship Krishna. So even though a sannyasi has renounced everything in his life, he will still encourage marriage for others. Even though he has decided to choose and take up a different path, nevertheless, his role is not to disturb the rest of society and encourage all men to become sannyasis. So some of us can still get married and continue to perform the various samskaras and also chant the holy names of the Lord. So that is an ideal way of leading a grihastha life. from another parampara. Here, Shri Krishna pronounces his verdict that we should never renounce actions which elevate us and are beneficial for humankind. Such actions, if performed in the proper consciousness, do not bind us. Instead, they help us grow spiritually. Consider, for example, a caterpillar. In order to transform itself, it weaves a cocoon for its evolution and encages itself in it. Once it becomes a butterfly, it breaks open the cocoon and soars into the sky. Our position in the world is similar to this. Like the ugly caterpillar, we are presently attached to the world and bereft of noble qualities. As part of our self-preparation and self-education, we need to perform actions that bring about the inner transformation we desire. Yajna, sacrifice, dana, charity, and tapa, penance, are acts that help in our spiritual evolution and growth. At times, it may seem that they are binding too, but they are like the caterpillar's cocoon. They melt our impurities, beautify us from within, and effectually help us break through the shackles of earthly life. Hence, Shri Krishna instructs in this verse that such auspicious activities must never be abandoned. He now qualifies his statement by revealing the proper attitude with which they must be performed. Yeah, that will be in the next shloka, the 6th shloka. So the essence of the shloka is samskaras should not be given up. And included in the samskaras are acts of sacrifice, acts of charity, and acts of austerity or penance. So everybody should do it, including sannyasis, including those who have given up everything.
If you like our videos, please subscribe to our channel and turn on the bell notification. If you'd like to join our classes every day, please check the details in the description section of this video. We look forward to serving you.